Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives exclusive sneak peek. Jay definitely has a breaking point one night, and Nicole's latest stunt could push him closer to it. Nicole and EJ from Days of Our Lives have had a difficult week, just as they thought they were getting over losing their kid. The hospital delivered their baby's presumed ashes, telling them once more that they didn't even get to see him to say goodbye. And EJ did his best to listen to said the ornament was heartbreakingly adorable. The harrowing delivery. But the truth is that losing the baby has crushed his mother. In front of their Christmas tree, EJ holds Nicole in his arms. They look solemnly at a hanging angel wing ornament. And may this influence what occurs next. As Furajol puts it, Nicole has been pretty adamant that that baby is hers. The DNA surprise has thrown a wrench in that assurance, but it hasn't helped Nicole's mood, especially because she's the only one who understands what occurred and everyone has treated her as if she's insane. Even AJ says, "Come on, it's okay. Please relax, you're probably just going through a phase the actor laments. There's a little bit of postpartum depression. Sloane is busy elsewhere. At the very least, she thinks she ought to do something. And while taking the tot is the appropriate thing to do, because Jude is her kid, everyone else thinks she crosses the line. It's sad EJ presses Nicole's head on his shoulder while sitting on the park bench. Nicole's face is stricken with tears. More, Dimitri has finished. EJ is doing his very best to keep her calm, keep her on track, help her go through the grieving process, Furajol said with a sigh. Eventually it gets to the point where Nicole is going to do the deed and take the baby, which opens up a whole new week of drama. A week or longer. Because you can bet that things will become a lot worse before they get better. So far, EJ has acted like a saint around Nicole. He may be wrong to question her, but he's doing his best to be patient and observe. AJ definitely has a breaking point. When you're the district attorney and your wife kidnaps someone else's child, that's a harsh blow. No matter how patient and understanding you are, when is it time to take a step back and realize that the lady you love may require more assistance than you can provide? The way they wrote it is very much EJ helping, EJ helping, EJ helping. However, as his portrayer points out, all of this adds up over time to little elements of EJ not managing it very well. There are a few instances where he appears to be on the verge of losing it. By close, I mean he begins to show in his body. His hand begins to shake and he drinks a little more. Nicole is sincerely attempting to move on, but fate and circumstance appear to be conspiring against her. And if she can't move on, AJ won't be able to relax enough to concentrate on how he's dealing with everything. He too has lost a child, but not really twice. But he's trying to be so strong and so tough for everybody that he doesn't really take time for himself to go through a process. What happens when someone like AJ does not give himself the space to mourn and express his emotions in a healthy way? We all know that AJ does not cope with his bad emotions in a healthy manner. All of this starts to build up on him. Furajol says, is it time for Marlena's evil stepdaughter to return? The actor, on the other hand, is open about his admiration for Ariane Zucker's work throughout the series. I do remember quite vividly filming all of this and how amazing Ari was. He says, adding, and it was such a pleasure to work with her and see her work her magic because she had to carry a lot. It was an utter delight reading this novel. As difficult as it has been to watch Zucker and Furajol work, it has been a delight, and we already know that wherever they go next, the journey has been well worth it. Take a peek around. EJ forces Nicole to surrender Jude Sloane's confession is aborted Sloane Peterson Brady. Will almost make a significant confession at the police station, according to Days of Our Lives. Sloane feels compelled to tell Eric Brady about Nicole Walker-Demira's baby because she believes Leo. Sloane will decide to keep her mouth shut and let this play out because there will be leads on the kidnapper. EJ Demira just spotted Nicole clutching Jude in her arms in the Demira hidden room, so she'll make an emotional revelation on Monday's Duel episode. Nicole, according to Days, will explain how she spotted Jude unattended and immediately stole him, regardless of the DNA test results. Nicole may argue that she is still deeply drawn to Jude and struggle to explain why. Of course, EJ would remind out that they must return Jude, but Nicole may object because Sloane left him alone while she raced back into the bakery. Nicole may argue therefore that EJ will have to figure out how to deal with this. Will EJ accompany Nicole to the Salem Police Department so she may return Jude, or will he arrange for an anonymous handoff to keep his wife out of trouble? On Monday's edition of Days, Chad Demira will visit with Paulina Price and possibly get additional advice regarding his love life. Chad may notice Paulina appears a little ill during their talk, but she'll minimize her worsening symptoms, and she'll do the same with Channel Dupree on Monday's show. Later, Day says Chad will try again to mend the damage with Stephanie Johnson, although Chad will apologize for assuming the wrong thing, but it doesn't change the fact that he did so behind Stephanie's back. Stephanie is likewise sick of living in Abigail Demira's shadow, so she'll call it quits with Chad and move on. What transpired between Stephanie and Harris will be discussed when they meet. Stephanie admits she doesn't recall much of the previous night, save for a flash or two of kissing Harris. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Harris will provide updates on his version of events, so Stephanie will react and try to make sense of her intoxicated actions. Nicole's happy ending implies that her life may crumble. Nicole Walker's happy ending on Days of Our Lives suggests that her life may shatter. However, Nicole may be able to reclaim her child according to Days of Our Lives spoilers. However, certain people in Salem will make certain that this does not occur. Melinda Trask is one of those individuals. AJ Demira believes that his and Nicole's child has died. This assumption may make him feel better. However, Jude is alive, but he is not EJ's child after all. Nicole might receive her happy ending, which is getting her back. This could also imply that the life she constructed in Salem could shatter beneath her feet. Our daily lives, Nicole's happy ending implies that her life may crumble. Nicole may lose her spouse and the family she has made. It's the only family she has at the moment. Nicole may escape the ramifications from the baby swap and paternity test, according to Days of Our Lives spoilers. Nicole will have to cope with an embarrassing circumstance. Indicate what might Sloane will have to deal with. She's having a nervous breakdown as a result of the baby swap. The new mother is overwhelmed, and not just because of her child. There's a danger that this deception will explode up in her face. Sloane might be prepared to flee Salem. She may also endanger someone. Sloane is unlikely to injure herself. However, it appears that she would flee town if things went wrong. Sloane may flee to Alamania. According to Days of Our Lives, Vivian Elamaine cautioned that there was no treaty with the United States. This could imply that Sloane's storyline is coming to a conclusion. She may find up in prison if she does not leave Salem.